All right, Dragons versus Fuel May Melee Grand Finals. Then all the way to Game 6. Okay, that's gonna be a nice one. Let me tell you. Let's go check it, and we'll watch. We'll do Fearless main tank POV. You guys can see what it's like to be the Fearless. You guys want to be top tier main tank? There you go. Tank like Fearless. Okay, so it looks like he's staying on Rhine, doing rush. Do a nice little rush comp, okay. Like the pin. So this is good for main tank, since if you had both monkeys, you kind of like play here and then you look to like dive when they go cross bridge. But since they're on Rhine, they want to try and take as much space as possible and don't let them get in. So this is actually really good initial fight by Fearless, seeing that they had monkey and then pushing up to get bridge. So that was good. That's what you want to do if you're ever in this situation. You want to take as much space as possible and don't let them like have a chance to push in, or when they want to jump they have to do like a pretty weird jump. So point's getting close soon, so they're backing up to get the point contest. They don't want to leave anybody open to get dove. And then get the cap. Now they're pushing out on the monkey. So they're doing pretty good job of sticking together. But they do need to try and like get a rush out onto like a brig or a Ana or something when they push up. Like one of like the best things probably to do is like back up to point when they see either the brig or the Ana push up, is then they speed onto one of those and get the kill. So they're kind of playing like a little too slow, I think. I guess we can watch one of the other POVs while he gets the kill. Bang. Okay, now they reset. But it's on like a rush comp. Yeah, like once they like walk out, you always want to try and look for one of those like immobile targets just to be able to speed on, because you can't just like sit there and do nothing forever. But in the beginning it was okay to get the cap. So this fight, they have Mailty, Beats, Flux. Dragons actually have a lot. So Dragons are probably going to do like probably when they walk over here, like a hard engage like inside when they try and walk onto points, because they can just get the primal. And then Fleto probably just, honestly, you'll probably ulti Fearless and engage. You might see Doa like counter ulti like on top of them if they try and do get a gange like that. Probably be possible, but you'll kind of have to just rush onto like points, either kill, I think this is a brig, try and rush on the brig because these people can escape, and that's kind of, yeah, they have to try and get the kill on the brig. So get the wall, there's an engage. So Mailty on the backside where they're engaging. They don't like get much. Pretty good block by Fearless, but they still need to somehow try and find that support. Fearless is not really getting much done on the ride in terms of actually like engaging onto anybody. Let's see what he does here. This is like a 3v3. Sparkle's kind of popping off. He's taking points. Kind of, I respect it. Damn, they invested Nano to keep him alive too. That was a really good pin. All right, so they have the flip, they have Reaper ult. So Fuel pretty much needs to try and get a speed onto the only target honestly they can get now is the Ana. Is like the one that they can try and engage onto. They kind of need to like bait him in and then engage onto the Ana. It's at 85, so if they do lose a fight, then they can still like come back. It's not terrible. Yeah, that far is pretty much free. It's Definitely need to get like a fast engage. Can't really go across the bridge though, because Fire will get the conk off. Ooh, Doe gets taken out. That's not good. Here's Monkey jumping in. He's trying to just block heals. He has Shatter now though. He needs to try and get onto that on. Ooh, the beat barely misses. That's unfortunate. Sparkle. Oh, gets both. Nice. Okay, there's the engage onto the Ana. That's actually a pretty big Death Blossom to kill a pharmacy out of the sky. But now they have Shatter Bomb. You'll probably see Hanbin launch the bomb up into the sky, probably onto like the far if they see them use conk. Oh, so there's the shift. Oh, he didn't throw it. I would have thought that would have been like an easy easy Diva Bomb play there. Once he uses the fly. Oh. How did both of you die to that, man? This has a Shatter. Couldn't get it off. Ooh, looks like they might even lose. Yeah, that was not very well played by the fuel there. They need to use their ults like way more proactively, kind of just accept it even though they're at like 99. They got the touch. Yeah, it would have been way better if they had ulted way sooner. Shout out to the monkey. Ooh, misses the pin though. Yeah, in this comp, Fearless can't really get much done since he's on Ryan. You're kind of just like accepting the fact that you're just kind of a shield bot until you see like an Ana or something, then try and kill them there. That was a good pin. Oh, this is the longest final fight ever. Big EMP, there's bomb. Still got the Shatter. Oh. He didn't even need the Shatter. He just wanted to slam the wall, you know. F those walls as a main tank player. You just run into them all the time. Got to show them who's boss. Okay. See, they TP'd out. Smart. Okay, so if you're a DPS player, this is what you want. This is what you need to do. You need to be Sombra. You throw out a TP for your team, even if you're not even gonna play Symmetra. You can just like do the TP and then swap back and fly out, but it gets your team like way faster than they can take all this space. So whoever gets that like corner spot first has a way bigger advantage. So this is good by the fuel. They get the wall, then you try and engage off that. Oh, okay, this just gets slowly taken out. I will say I think the Dragons have the better comp because they have the BAP. Because Fuel kind of have to play it fast with the Moira, but then the Dragons have their lamp to survive even longer. So I'm not really a huge fan of the Moira pick into this comp. But we'll see if it has his Shatter. Ooh, I wonder if Fearless knows if he has Shatter. Oh, dude, they're on Maywall. Oh, they got Shatter onto Doa. Their own Maywall kind of blocked the Shatter though. Almost timed. This is still good positioning by Fearless playing trying to use that maps corner while like honeymoon's going on and everything, pushing onto point, because you don't really want to take a fight like out in the open here. When you're pushing this round, it's either like the corner to corner, so either you're pushing up to this to hold this, or you're playing like here, or you're going to like this right side. It's kind of like the only spot spots you need to play, you can play as Ryan. So like 1, 2, 3. Got to pick one of those. You don't want to find yourself like fighting out in the open. Oh, let's see here. Okay, so they have Flux, Beat, and Mailty. So they'll probably see Wall, Mailty. Flood will probably use his Mailty as well. Probably on the engage. And it's probably going to come down to if Hammock can get a big Flux on top of it or not. Okay, so now they swap to the BAP. But it might be, it's like one fight territory, so it might be like a little late. If they lose this fight, but they have a bunch of ultimates. They have way more ultimates. Okay, they're TPing a point. It's kind of nice. He still has Shatter. Okay, there we go. There's a big slam. Kind of lined up for that one. Actually, a smart TP play. Get onto the middle of the point. Invested 3 ultimates there, though. Dragons still have... Ooh, yeah, Dragons have like 5 ultimates coming up. So here on this fight, Fuel kind of have to play this one a little bit farther back because I know the Dragons have their Mailty, so they're gonna try and look for a wall engage. Fuel probably end up using like window, probably like the back here or something, I would think, because they can't really win a brawl because they have no ults. They kind of have to try and play for their sim wall and stuff. So wouldn't be surprised if you see them back up, use their BAP window to try and like stall out time till they can get like a sim wall or something like that. But Dragons will definitely try and do like a fast engage, so playing like this corner and stuff is fine for Fearless, but he'll probably end up backing to the middle point or something. There's the window by the Dragons, there's window by Fielder. Oh, they get to pick onto the Lucio. Pretty good by Fearless for pushing up, pushing their advantage there. And they just get more value. They got the pick. Okay. Now Fuel in an even better spot now because now they have all their ults just from that one window engaged. Dragons still have their Mailty. They've been holding on to that the whole fight. So pulling up here since everybody's alive is good because they can get a mate wall as they walk through. It's probably going to be Mailty versus Mailty. There's a good wall. Cuts off half. Good kill on the Lucio. But those is Mailty. Doesn't really connect on anybody though. It's kind of late. Nice, and this is just cleanup. So that's good positioning for Ryan. There's 2 spots. You can either play here as they're walking through, or if your mate's playing super close, you can try and like play here, but you always want to try and bait them in a little bit as Ryan. So either this is probably like the most ideal spot, so they can walk in a little bit, Mailty, then you walk forward, but you can like swing from like this corner spot too if your mate's like playing like this corner or like this corner or something. You can play up close. So those are like the 2 spots for Ryan that you'd want to play for holding close with Mei. So they're close to the window. You probably see a window out in this open area. Trying to stop their engage. They still have their Mailty as well. Oh, they're CPing all the way back to point. I guess they're on the flank. That kind of makes sense. This window. Oh, and they just don't even touch the point. And map 1 goes to Dallas. Honestly, I wasn't looking too good on like the first couple engages. They weren't taking too fast the fights, but towards the end there, they advanced off of their picks, and they just used ults like cycle ults way better than the Dragons did. I think Flight only used 1 Mailty and held out for the whole fight. They didn't even get much value, so they definitely cycled the ults really well there. Drastic measures, right? Yeah. But nice. That's map number 1.